I blew away the dust. I cleaned the coffee stains. I brushed away the cobwebs. I launched the game. There's been quite a few new things, such as new ways to get rare and epics. Epics have finally been added to Amber Island, making the collection rather big now. We'll go through that very soon. There's also like 2 monsters here that I have gotten. One is not so new, but new to this island for me. And the other one is a brand new monster I've never seen before. We'll go through that later on, don't worry about it. Also in new, Wublin Island. Wublin Island finally has a rare monsters. They look pretty dope. They look pretty cool. The way you get them is very difficult. Yeah, this island's an absolute bop still, I can't believe it. So essentially how the new rare Wublins work is you have to select on the appropriate Wublin, like this one for example. You unlock it using keys, which is a bit of a problem. I know for a lot of people, keys is kind of like a rare commodity. It's a rare currency in the game because it definitely requires a lot of back and forth from friends on the game. It's quite sad to say it's quite rare. Because of that, people pleading, please give me keys. And as you do that, a strange fog will appear around it. Maybe. I don't know what's going on actually. All right, okay, well, I'm gonna edit some fog in there. Look at that, fog has appeared. Usually it looks like, you know, one of these bad boys. It's filled with fog, it's asleep, and then you'll get like a full-on list of, I think it's the same monsters as beforehand, but like their rare form, which of course is quite hard to get. If I'm honest, you see a big old box right there. I haven't actually unlocked the Wublins in this island. I've heard it, but I haven't done it myself, just because it takes a long while, right? To get every single one of these monsters and then plop it in there. I don't have that time. But now you have to do the same thing, but with rare monsters, which of course aren't always available, making the Wublins or the rare Wublins very hard to get. Apart from this one, it requires 3 rare furcorns, and 1 rare frog. It's not too bad. Maybe we can do this one. I mean, not in this video, but like, you know, in general. Also, like a weird thing as well I've noticed is this thing right here, the polarity. So as far as I know, there is negative and positive for this. It's kind of like the whole like likes thing, except they have dislikes too. How dare they? So this weird guy, the furcorn birther, doesn't like ears, eyes, and toes monster, but loves this thing instead. So if you have it close, I don't know if this is how it works, but if it's close to, let's say, eyeball tub monster, tube of eyeball monster, it actually produces 25% less currency and it takes 25% longer, I believe. And then the whole like positive one is the reverse. This does exclude gems though, so you can't increase your gem farm in this island unfortunately, but it's a pretty cool inclusion. But you might be wondering, is it worth getting the rare variants of these monsters? I think the answer is probably not, no. As far as I know, it doesn't increase the amount of currency you get, it doesn't increase anything, it just looks better. That's it. Pretty cool though, and I could definitely see a rare Wublins coming out as well for this island, of which you have to fill up. Man, that's gonna be hard to do. Hats off to anyone who does that. It ain't me though. It ain't me. And then I take you to Mythical Island. Now, I did a video on this island, doing all the monsters here, thinking that it was finished. It was done, it was complete, and then of course, a week later, they introduced a brand new, or 2 brand new monsters. One of which is this thing, which you have to breed with cat monster, and then you get this thing here. I of course bigified them, as is tradition for this island. They're all gonna be huge. And they've also put out the new rare versions of these monsters too. Some of them are new, some of them aren't. Let's check them out right now actually. Let's do that. Let's start off with you. You look like nightmare fuel. A lot of monsters on this island look a little bit weird. I ain't naming anything, but I will like move this monster away from Butthole Box over there. All right. Awaken. This won't look weird at all. Some kind of like aquatic fish animal. It looks cute. Yo? Okay. It's kind of like hard to tell what he's doing. So let me just plop in one of these bad boys, the recording studio. So track 1. I was not getting that. What the hell? He sounds a bit like the Among Us like alarm button. Okay, then track 2. Bro, I was not hearing this. That's what I was hearing. Okay. I thought I was going crazy. That's pretty cool. He's quite subtle. Apart from like track 1. Let me see if I can like hear track 1. He looks just delightfully beautiful. He does look like something you would find in like the deep earths of the ocean that no one has discovered ever before. It's like, breaking news, we found like a new horrible fish really deep underwater to add to the rest of the collection of horrible fish we keep finding down there. Also, as a side note, don't ever go down there. Nightmare fuel down there. He's sporting like the underbite with the long teeth. He has a freaking galaxy in the stomach because why not? Or is it like a dark hole? Maybe he's containing a dark hole. Don't get on his bad side. Okay. He's not bad. I do wonder what other people think though. He is kind of just noise, but he's not bad. I like that he has like 2 different like modes, kind of. That's cool, I like him. Of course, the love child of this and this is this. Of course, let's unmute this one. And I love him. He is very much a mood of which I sport on a daily basis. The I'm really done with your mood. This is me after like 3 hours of streaming cat game. I'm so fucking done. Please kill me. Yo, that looks so cool. Yo, the eyes, bro. He's like a sonar. He's like a... Bro! The sound is lackluster. But the animation, the whole design and animation of this monster is actually like dope. Like what? That's so cool. There's so much happening here. The way like his tail, like he's like a almost like dinosaur like spine going up into like this shadow tail that's also like lit up, kind of like an anglerfish, which it smacks on his like water brain, head, skull to make a sonar noise which comes out of his derpy ass face. Dude, I love it. What the hell? Pinghound. Makes sense. Dude, I keep forgetting there's like a deep freaking lore here. Oh my god, so much lore. Maybe one day we'll go through the lore and we learn it. His animation's so good. If I was to rank on like design, S tier. But for the sweet subtle sounds he's making, it's very tame. Very like C tier tame. And he doesn't do much either. But maybe he will have more. Maybe he'll add like an extra section for it. Like an extra verse, whatever you want to call it. An extra track. But this is just it. And it's very like, it's only for like a very small amount of the song as well. He doesn't do much. But he looks so cool. And that's Mythical Island. Some great additions, quite subtle, but still fantastic. And I'm really expecting more to be added in soon. Do you guys remember Sugarbush Island? Chawesy remembers. Turns out Blue Bubble also remembered, because Blue Bubble put in an extra monster here. Viveine. Of course, I was quite late to this one, and thus no Viveine for me. Very sad. But do you know what I was able to get? That's right, one of my favorite monsters. This guy. This guy is he. If you were missing out on those huzzahs, well, look no further than Fire Haven. Is this Fire Haven or Fire Oasis? Fire Oasis. I can't wait to see the incredible impact of this monster right here. Are you asleep? You always trick me. All right, unmute. Yeah, he usually goes huzzah, but his lore is very heavy. He's the explorer to find new monsters or something like that. I don't know, man. One day, I will delve deep into the lore. I don't know why Spirit isn't my favorite monster, okay? Is it something to do with the fact that he's the only British one and that's all he does is huzzah? Maybe. Is it because his hat keeps like bumping into his eyeballs and he doesn't seem to care too much? Maybe. That really freaks me out. This makes me want to just close your eyes a bit. Dude, but perhaps he'll be really good here. You know what? I think Spirit's about to surprise us about how great he is here. He's not gonna be just huzzah. He's gonna like maybe sing or do something different, you know? I can't wait. Huzzah! 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 Oh! I don't know how to feel. I like him. He's comical. I like him. I like comical. He's funny. He's inspirational. He's off his nut. He's a little bit crazy. He's a little bit unhinged. He scares me actually. Okay, he does still say huzzah, but like, yo, they were pretty creative with it. He does more of a singing to the song huzzah, which I definitely appreciate. I can't believe I'm saying the words I'm saying right now. And I really like the whole huzzah, bah. But my dude, we should probably get you like a smaller hat or something, man. Your eyes not like hurting? They're twitching a lot. I feel like you are in pain. He's really trying. Bah. Okay, I like that. And then like he stays silent for like another 5 minutes. So, which I also like. He's cool. I accept him. No, I like him. He's great. So you might remember, on Earth Island, we finally unlocked the island. They opened their eyes, and we could hear them singing. Well, behold, we've also done the Colossi for Ice Island, and the conundrum for Air Island is on the way. It's almost complete, don't worry. But for now, we get to finally open the Ice Island, the Sponge Island, if you will. Cold Island to those other people. You can hear the whistling of the Sponge Army. And just like Plant Island, he looks so done with it. Strong 3 hours of cat game streaming energy here for sure. It's like, when will it end? I'm trying to listen out for like the atmospheric music though. He's supposed to bring to the game. Oh. It's just really creepy. Don't get me wrong, I really like they added this. When you start off the game, or when I started the game, when I first realized, oh, the entire island is the top of the head of a giant Colossus monster. So I was like, okay, once you complete the island, it probably awakens, and that wasn't the case. I was kind of disappointed. But now, they have added in the awakening. I think the animation and just like the fact that the island changes is good enough for me. The sound is a little bit subtle, but I like how creepy it is. I do wish it was a little bit more impactful, but I'm fine with it. Anyways, I love the way his eyes move about and it's like, oh man, it's been hundreds of years of just noise. Kill me. And that finally brings us back to Amber Island. My island's completely changed. A lot more rare monsters are here, such as this one. The ping pong rare monster looks dope. I really like this guy. They look much cooler in their rare form. It was quite expensive though in terms of the relics to get their rare form. And it also, I think, costs keys? Yeah, the rare ones also cost keys. So the way it used to work was the OG would evolve into the rare ones, right? And if on a failure, one of these flags over here would unfurl and increase your odds for that element. However, I've been trying and trying and trying, and the epic ones are impossible. I have legitimately spent over 500 relics, God knows how many keys, and the flags don't unfurl for me, and I can't get the epic versions. I don't know if it's bugged. I'm not too sure what's going on there, but it just hasn't worked for me. I would love to see them though. They look really cool, the epic ones. But I've been trying every single day, coming back. It costs a lot of relics. Like it's 24 per try and 6 keys. For a lot of people out there, this is like an impossible thing to do. However, I don't really know what else to spend the relics on now. So I'm like, might as well. They look cool. But on happier news, we got the Viveine. We'll call her Vivi. We got Vivi. Usually, she shakes her thing and goes, Achoo! Oh! Okay. A little dusting off. It's so discreet, but it's so good. What the hell? I don't know why I like it so much. It's actually like really good. Yo, I don't know. She's not impactful, but like for some reason I'm like, yo, pretty good. That works really well. I like that a lot. I have no idea what to expect here. First off, Awaken, all right. Big old like treant monster with like 2 faces, 2 heads, 4 arms. What am I expecting here, man? I love vocalists. I like that. Gnarls. So this was a 5 elementaler, which it's hard to make. It requires a lot. Okay, quite short, but it was very sweet. Kind of like the rest of the 5 elementalers, to be fair. I want to hear it one more time. I guess the theme on this island, honestly, is a lot of them only play for like 1 section or 1 track, and then that's it. And it goes to the next one because there is like a lot of them here. Like, look at them all. There's a lot. That's pretty good. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie to you, usually I pride myself in predicting like what kind of sounds they're gonna make, how they're gonna do it. This one surprised me. I didn't expect the tentacles to join together to make a mouth and then sing. Did not expect that. I saw this big old like, you know, thick thigh feet. And I was like, Stomper. He's a Stomper, he's gonna be a drummer. No, he's a beautiful vocalist and we love him. Okay, so I took a while to edit this video, and thus multiple things has come out in Singing Monsters that are brand new. Therefore, I've decided to like shoehorn them into the end of this video. For example, Ethereal Island over here has a completely new look. It is temporary, of course. It's like an event for Ethereal Island, celebrating the upcoming Monoculus. Now, he might seem familiar to you. Maybe he haunts your nightmares to this day. Or perhaps you got him in Seasonal Shanty, where he does like spooky sounds and stuff. He's really cool. He is one of the newest festival monsters. He is the Orcs Seasonal Life Formula class. Not too sure what that means, but there is a theme going on. They are adding like the newly added seasonal shanty monsters into the other islands now, which is great. So soon we'll be able to hear this guy in other islands. Not so excited about this guy. He explodes his fireworks. Incarnates. But she's going in some islands as well, which I'm more hyped about. I love some drums. She be drumming. So hopefully we'll be seeing her in some other islands, but for now we have Monoculus, and we're gonna see what he's like in 2 islands. We have Wublin Island and we have Ethereal Island. We'll start with Wublin Island. Now there has been brand new rare monsters added to it since I started recording previously. I haven't gotten any of them so far. They're very hard to get still, man. But I was able to complete the inventory for this guy right here. So we can finally power him up and we get to hear him on this island, which can be dope. I've also tried to like rearrange the monsters to like be happier because the whole like polarity thing. No, they're just miserable, man, no matter what. That's pretty good. It was cut so short. Yo, it was really good. That was pretty cool, but it was so short. And that's it. No more. So he's not really like core to this island. He's more like an add-on. He's a really good add-on. Don't get me wrong, he's great. I wish he sang more. Who do you like? What's your polarity? You don't have polarity. What's wrong with you? His rate is question mark? What the hell's going on here? What are you? Now I bring you to Ethereal Island. So we have an active boost here. The seasonal skin boosts the speed up of breeding and the speed of incubation. Unfortunately, we have not gotten the monster here, and therefore I have to spend my 225 gems here on Monoculus, which my god hurts, because I'm running low. Can't like the frames of this game. This island has always been quite laggy, mainly because I put like a bunch of stuff here. That's so good. Yo, hear me out. Was that part of the song, like that silence part, it was kind of like quiet there? Was that always in the song, or did they extend the song to put him in it? That's really interesting. Also, you're very lucky, because if you failed me, if you didn't sound very good, you'd end up like this guy right here. This is like honestly one of my most favorite islands of all time. I'm glad you didn't ruin it. And I think he's made it better. I think he's made it better. And finally, we have the Colossi. It's done. We can open it on Air Island. He seems happier than the other ones. Is it just me? He doesn't sound happier. He sounds like the other ones, I'm not gonna lie to you. But that's pretty dope. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please keep showing your support. I'll be trying to get some more videos out soon. The plan is to do a video on more custom content, a video on the top islands in this game. We'll keep on doing like new updates in this game when they come out. I might like do them like in a big old batch though, like this one. And we will be doing Dawn of Fire as well very soon. So thank you so much for supporting the series. There'll be plenty more, and I'll see you next time. End video.